Hey, we're gonna make a new intro. I promise. It's the pre-show.
It's the pre-show. It's the show before the show.
Oh, you know what I meant to do? I wonder if I can still do it.
To change the things.
Add a destination.
Okay. Duval County, shout out. Yes, big Duval energy in the chats, man. Big Duval energy.
Duval.
Living my best smile, bitch. That shit was so fucking funny.
Hilarious.
That man walked in there and said, in front of a whole other, he said, "Hey, I'm gonna need y'all niggas to win." That shit. Oh, that shit had me dying, dog. Joe Schobert was right there in the front row. He got the smile, bitch, before he got shipped out to Pittsburgh.
That part.
Damn, so they say something about a 6th round. We got a 6th round for that. But I guess, do we get off all his contract? Or is there offset language that we got to pay?
I don't know. I haven't seen all the details. I just saw a late rounder.
Yeah, somebody, whoever's on the radio right now when I went to the store. 6th round, yep. They said 6th round. Rick Ballou and them boys said something about 6th round.
What the fuck wrong with Facebook, bro? Why it's not linked?
It's not. It says not linked. Oh, you're talking about for the comments.
No, just period. Like it's saying that we're not live on Facebook right now. And then when I go to my page, we're not on there. Okay, that one says we're live.
Oh, you might want to change your name to Aiden KD.
Oh yeah. Where the comments coming from? YouTube.
Shout out to Marino. Shout out to Robert. I'm about to say
this shit.
Look, me and Robert damn near did the whole show.
It says every one of these are offline.
See, it says.
Oh wait, now everything's coming online. There we
go. I just got someone Duval County said he just got the notification.
There we go.
Yep.
Why I look like Action Bronson?
Bam Bam Baklava.
All right.
Oh man! Look, guys, I got poison in me.
Oh boy, you about to start a whole. This is not that kind of show.
And my shit is starting to hurt around here. They say this one, but that bit, bro, it didn't hurt, bro, when she paused, when she put the tip in. And then, but when that shit got into the muscle, there go Facebook comments. When that shit went into the muscle, oh my fucking god, that shit hurt, dog. Okay. Oh my god, that's it. I was like, oh, that's some pressure, dog. That hurt. Yeah, dude. Okay. Yeah, man. Hey, I had to do it, man. I'm trying to move around, move around the country. I'm supposed to be trying to go to Costa Rica in November. I got coochie lined up all across the country that I haven't been
all over the world.
Mm-hmm. Our world. All over the goddamn country.
Brooklyn. I got coochie on the West Coast.
I got some coochie in Kansas City.
And something downtown, you know, I got some coochie over there.
Some coochie over here. Coochie over there. God damn it, it's coochie everywhere.
That boy said he got vaccinated, so you can go get some cooter cat.
Yeah, I need some of that out of state coochie, man. It's getting too crazy. Look, fucking these Florida women, I might as well get the vaccine too. You don't
know if you're gonna get the clap or the COVID.
Yeah,
the clap or the Rona.
and I strap up, so I'll be closer to getting the Rona. So now I'm just double strapped up now. I'm getting. I need it on all cases. Still masking up. Never hitting the bitch with your mask on.
Oh.
I'm sorry for the women in the audience. I don't mean bitch as a disrespectful term, but bitches be bitches sometimes, man.
I love my bitches. All right, let's get
Definitely.
in it. Welcome to the Minute Till Podcast. I am your host, the Hot Take Hooligan Agent K. I'm rocking with the Cannabis Analyst Agent J. And this is New Era Season 2, Episode 16. We have finally made it back to football. Jay, we here.
We are
One day away.
One motherfucking day away.
Boy,
God damn.
as you all know, this show, we got to go ahead and give love to the sponsors. This show is brought to you by some good folks. Let's talk about those good folks. Air it.
At MCG, our group of talented designers can take your ideas and create something special. Been needing to wrap your vehicle to promote your business? Or maybe creating new business cards to stand out in your field? Maybe you're looking to create a memorable gift for a friend. Call us today and speak with a member of our staff and let us handle your vision so you can focus on what's important. Call 904-771-5855 or visit mcg247.com for more information.
904 Printing, your one-stop shop for all your printing needs. Flyers, business cards, banners, apparel, and more. 904 Printing has got you covered. Call for a quote today, 904-392-2139, or visit us online at 904printing.com. 904 Printing, we're just better, duh.
We are just better, duh. And a big shout out to the homies over at the Do Vault. You see the lid right here, custom made by AJ Dobson over at the Do Vault. Make sure you check them out online at the Do Vault on Instagram and Twitter. Or you can go online and check them out on their website where you can make purchases as well. And that is at theduvault.bigcartel.com. Make sure you go grab you some Jag swag. My man AJ's got it hooked up for you. You see, he just did some exclusive stuff for my guy, Travis Etienne, Jacksonville Jaguar running back. That's a beautiful thing. He's got all types of exclusives dropping constantly. You see it. Golly, that jacket is fire. So make sure you get out there. Make sure you mess with AJ. You have motherfucking geese in the background, dog. That was the most Florida shit I ever heard in my life. My man has geese in the background.
And you know how they are out here, bro. They don't give a fuck about nobody else, bro. It's their way or the highway.
Thanks. That's hilarious. And we also got to give a shout out to the good folks over at Anchor and Deck Fencing. Make sure you hit them up for a quote today. Let's get right into the motherfucking news. We tried to talk about it yesterday. We're live for a little bit, but that weather out here is kind of shaky, baby.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
The Late Show is over. It's canceled. It's never to be aired in Jacksonville ever again. He take his fucking jacket off in front of my face.
Oh my God, bro. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get this. You ain't got no jacket in front of your face?
On my screen, that bitch showing that
Oh,
the
it's
back of that
gone.
black
Yeah.
windbreaker.
Nah, you go. No, you good. So listen. We talked about this. For those of y'all who don't know, I wish I should go back in the archive and really dig it up. We did an episode about week 6 last year called The Late Show, and we talked about Joe Schobert and how he is always late to the ball, how he allows 11 plus yards per reception. We went in on this, and boy, oh boy, did people disagree. We had some folks coming for my head that day, bro. They was like defending Joe, talking about how great he was in pass coverage, etc. Let's get to the numbers real quick, shall we? Let's really talk about it.
I'm about to come back in.
Go ahead. We're going to really talk about this right quick. We're going to talk about exactly what Joe the Schoe was doing this season when it comes to his coverage ability as a pass coverage linebacker, because this is what I hear you guys saying. A lot of you are coming in social media, you're commenting on things, you're talking about Joe. You're saying, man, no, Joe is good in pass coverage. He's just suspect against the run. Is he, though? Let's talk about what Joe's done in pass coverage this season. Joe Schobert this year gave up 550 yards by his mother fluffing self. That's right. I said 550 yards by himself. Joe gave up 550 yards just by himself. Joe Schobert is allowing a completion percentage of 74.2 when targeted. Joe is giving up 11.2 yards per completion. Joe gave up 6 touchdowns. Joe is allowing quarterbacks to throw for a 110 quarterback rating when targeting him. So please tell me how Joe Schobert is good in pass coverage.
And you know, it's so crazy because we looked at the stats back then, and like I said, when we did the late show episode, bro, he was even worse. He was giving up almost 84% of the passes completed at the damn time. That shit was fucking insane, dog. And if you look at his numbers, bro, if you look from his rookie year to second year, this motherfucker looked way older than a 4th-year player one.
Right. It's about fact, right?
But if you look at, bro, the numbers got worse and worse.
Yeah, I'll go say, hold on. Before we point that out, ask yourself this, because I feel like I'm looking at our comments right now, and I know what some people are going to say. But, bro, that's against a 1-15 team. That defense was terrible. That's what they're going to say, right? So let me ask you this. Was the 2019 Cleveland Browns a pretty damn good defense? Was the 2018 Cleveland Browns a good defense? Did they have guys like, I don't know, Myles Garrett out there? Yeah. Did they have good defensive pieces out there?
Yeah.
Because them guys was over there, and he was doing the same thing then. 69.1 completion percentage, 357 yards, giving up almost 10 yards of completion, 3 touchdowns. This was by far his worst year, yes, without a doubt. But it has consistently gotten worse.
Worse, because his first year he gave up like 40-something%, and then he gave up 50-something%, and then he gave up 75. It was like 58, 68, 75, right?
His first year was 59.6. His second year was 69.1, and his third year 74.2. He gave up 344 yards. He gave up 357 yards. This season past, he gave up 550 yards. His first season, he gave up 12.3 yards of completion. Then 9.4. Then this past season, 11.2. He has always been suspect in pass coverage.
The people in Cleveland were telling us, hey, man, have fun when he's tackling people 15 yards down the field, 10 yards down the field. Yeah, he'll get a tackle, but it won't be when you need it to be at. So, I mean, we were trying to take it with a grain of salt, like, okay, they just salty because they lost their dude, but at the same time, bro, we watched the shit, and then we were getting mad because it was people on the radio talking about Joe Schobert. Yeah, that was Tony Baselli.
Yeah.
Come on, Joe Schobert. Yeah, he's playing really good right now. He's playing pretty good
right now.
Joe Schobert
had 1 interception in his 17 season. He had 1 interception in 18. And then he had 4 last year. So those 4 interceptions, those are the plays you talk about? Is that what you talk about? Is that what you talk about, Big K? That what we talk about? Come on, man. Get out of here, bro. Stop it. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Joe Schoe is a good linebacker. Absolutely. And if we did not have Miles Jack, then you would have he had a good season with
No,
Nebraska.
yeah,
He did
okay.
have a good season. He had 4 interceptions. My middle linebacker gets 4 interceptions. I'm okay with that. That is not bad. That was one season. And in that one season, he got 4 picks. But what else did he do? 69.1%. He had 70% completions against him. When targeted, that man gave up a passer rating that year was probably a better year when you look at his targets versus his completions because he only gave up 74.6. Last year, he gave up 110 quarterback rating, sir. 110. And then if we look at his tackles, he had 141. But he was making them all downfield. All of them. He wasn't making shit in the backfield. Stop it! This the same guy that got juked by Ryan Fitzpatrick on Thursday Night Football. Stop talking. We're not having
I'm telling you, bro. Because guess what? Because when Jalen Ramsey was playing on a bad goddamn defense out here, that motherfucker was looking like a goddamn like a stud. It's not there's other pieces around you, but your specific job is to do certain things. And getting your ankles broke by Ryan Fitzpatrick at the line of scrimmage is not one of them, bro. You got shook out of your shoes on that. That's just that, bro. It don't matter if he's a downhill quarterback, linebacker.
He didn't have to make a downhill tackle. It was an angle tackle. Yeah. He wasn't shooting the A gap, and that's another reason why he's not here anymore. Though what you just said, he's not a downhill linebacker.
We have a pass. We already. The thing is, we already have a pass defending linebacker.
We have the pass defending linebacker. We have one of the pass defending linebackers in the National Football League.
His name is Miles Jack, and Miles Jack should have been an All-Pro last year. He was an All AFC. He was a damn near one, but he should have been an All-Pro last year.
Thanks.
At the end of the day, he's like Luke for the
boy. I'm about to block Big K from the mother, and I played ball with Big K. This is a former teammate on here talking.
Who is like you talking about Miles? Yeah, but I hope you're not talking about Joe Sherbert.
No, he's talking about Joe. He is Luke for the Panthers. You said that because he's white.
Because they both white.
That's what he's comparing. Middle linebacker, white boy. Middle linebacker, white boy. Get the white boy out of here. I don't want him here no more.
Because 44 is more like Luke Kuechly than anything.
Miles Jack should be. You know what? We gonna stop. I'm gonna stop reading the comments.
Yeah, let's start reading the comments.
You know what? First of all, Big K. The individual comment right now is a Broncos fan. Okay.
Oh God.
Let's just get that out the way.
Oh, we got y'all game one. We got y'all week 1. Shout out to Drew Lock, man.
I'm not messing with him no more. We done with this. We got a week 2.
Shout out to Drew Lock, man. I think that boy Colin Coward said he said that Gardner Minshew was better than Drew Lock.
He did. I mean, he is.
He is.
But let's go over. Let's look at Joe the Schoe's contract. So we realized why you get rid of him from a statistical standpoint. He was not what people are trying to make him out to be last year. Yeah. I understand. And you guys got to remember, I was the same person when we signed Joe the Schoe. I was like, I like that signing. I do. I did my research. I said, okay, he's pretty good. I'm okay with the money we gave him. That's not bad. Let's keep it rolling.
I didn't like the money because I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, because it was a $53 million contract. $53 million.
That's a lot.
That boy. Yeah, it was that. Yeah. So I said, okay, I'm going to trust him. The same way I trusted him with the Fournette move. I trusted him then. I was upset about Fournette, very upset, but I trusted him. They had to do it for a reason. Well, I have that same trust. I have more trust today in the Jaguars organization than I've ever had in my entire life. So you tell me you're moving on from Joe Sherbert. I don't care if it's for a 6th-round pick, 7th-round pick. I don't care if it was for a bag of potato chips.
Yeah, get that from the contract.
You got to move on from Joe? Cool. Let's move on from Joe. So what does that do for us? What does that do for us?
He only played 1 year, so he got $9 million out of that. So it's still 44. And so we just cleared up a lot of goddamn cap space.
His cap number in 2020 was 5.4.
And then he probably had a $4 million roster, the signing bonus, and then he probably had a roster bonus that he already got. Well, no, he didn't get it yet because the team ain't hit.
Prorated bonus every year was a 2.4. So
what was his signing bonus?
His signing.
We can't get none of that. That's his. He's not.
The fully guaranteed portion of his contract is 21.5. Okay.
Well, I'm saying, but what did they already pay him? That's because his signing bonus.
His cash payout was 7.5
when he first came.
That's what they're saying. 2021 cash payout 7.5.
Okay, that's for this year. Yeah.
That was his cash payout.
But I was saying
Guaranteed salary of 2.5 last season,
mhm.
and then this season's guaranteed salary was 7. So combined, I believe we've already paid out 9.5 to Joe Schoe out of the 53.7. So you're getting out of a bad contract. The last regime jumped on somebody they shouldn't have.
And that's the thing people don't. And that's another thing that people don't understand. Like, bro, that's a Dave Caldwell pick, bro, and they wasting money and shit. And Urban Meyer is wanting speed on his fucking team right now, and that's not what. And even with like Damian Wilson may not be faster than Joe Schobert, but he's faster to the ball,
Right.
and that's what's important because you got to play fast in your ability to play fast.
He's just a bigger guy. He's bigger. He's what you need. He's Paz-esque, you know. He's a bigger downhill, like he said. We don't, that he's not a downhill guy. You need a downhill guy. You need a Ray Lewis to match up.
Yeah, and that's why he's going to.
You need somebody
and
like
that's
that.
That's why he's going to Pittsburgh to go play that kind of linebacker like that. That pretty much the Miles Jack role. To be, he's going to be one of those middle linebackers, but he's going to play the pass more. He's not going to be your run stopper. In that we have, like I said, we have somebody who can defend the pass. We have the other end can defend passes. You know what I'm saying? Chase on, like I said, we're going to talk about that later. But you say he's been balling on that new thing, right?
Right.
Okay, so
yeah. Now, I mean, if you look back at what Damian Williams has done over in Kansas City, I mean, for the last 2 seasons, now 16 games in 2019, 13 games. He had an injury in 2020. Damian Williams is exactly that, a downhill guy. He's had, 81 tackles, 52 of them solo, 4 quarterback hits, multiple tackles for a loss, 73 last season, 46. And I would take 73 tackles for a gain of 2 yards than 141 tackles that you're hitting them after they gave up 10. Mm-hmm. Also, if I look at his touchdowns he's given up, I mean, in coverage, the man's given up a total of 245 his entire career. He's only given up 5 touchdowns in coverage his entire career. Shit, I keep saying year. Mm-hmm. His entire career. I mean, I'll take it, bro. I'll take it. And another thing that we got to think about is you move on from Joe. You have Dylan Moses in the back pocket. And keep in mind, do you know what Damian Wilson costs? 1.9.
Oh, yeah.
1.9. Yeah. So you have freed up a ton of cap in the future. You get Joe out of here. You get a guy who is better at what you need him to do, who fills the role you need him to fill better than Joe did. He's cheaper. And then you have Dylan Moses.
Yeah.
Sitting back on IR, getting ready to get better, come back.
Because that's whose spot it is.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? That's 100%. Whose spot it is. That's Dylan Moses' spot. That's 100%. Exactly whose spot it is. Because motherfucker, that look like Brian that like black Brian Urlacher out there.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. That's what Dylan Moses look like.
Yeah. Yep. And then also you got Shaq over there. You have Shaq over there. And this is the type of role Shaq needs. Shaq is not fast. Shaq is not a sideline-to-sideline linebacker. That's not him. Shaq is a straight line thumper. Exactly. So if you put Shaq up there and him and Miles Jack, maybe that's the way they want to go. Maybe
you said that's Marvin Sapp if you put on 30 pounds.
Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to everybody currently tuned in, man. We appreciate all y'all for tuning in. Make sure you hit that share button. Go ahead and get us out there, whether you're on social media, different social media outlets. Go ahead and share us to everybody. Get us out there to your friends and family. We greatly appreciate it. We do this for y'all. Also, if you haven't already, you can click the link in the description. It'll get you over to our Spotify or Apple Podcast. Go ahead and click the bell notification. Every time something drops, you'll be notified. As well on YouTube. Subscribe there if you haven't already. Follow us on all social media platforms at Men and Teal Podcast, except Twitter. That's at Men and Teal Pod. Check us out online, man. We got a new website up. Now, this is hard. We're going to try to get this out. Men and Teal Podcast.wixsite .com/home. Why the fuck it's got to be /home? I don't know. But you can go out there and see the new editorials we've got posted. We've got a couple of cats writing for us now. Some really good content on there. Make sure you check it out.
I was about to say we get what we pay for. So
I don't want to.
Remember, we're always taking donations at the Minute Till podcast.
If you guys really start like going there and reading the articles, because I can see how many people are reading it, right? Mm-hmm. If we start getting the same type of viewers that we get on the articles, man, we'll talk about buying the domain there. Mm-hmm. But right now, there's no reason to jump out and do it. So again, shout out to everybody currently tuned in, man. Shout out to Duval County. Shout out to Jack Curry. I see you. Shout out to Robert. Shout out to Brandy. Shout out to Marino. Shout out to Cheyenne. Jerry Brown, Big Marcus, Kyle Chamberlain, Sandy. Everybody, man. Let's see. Duval County say, K, did you pay? This is a good segue. K, did you pay for the EA subscription yet to play Madden 22? Marvin Jones is destroying coverages left and right.
He said that about 10 minutes ago. I read it. I didn't say it. I was like, I knew we was gonna get there. So
that's perfect. My figure. Let's go to it. Let's jump to it right now. Why, yes, I did get that new band. Me and Jay both.
Yes, sir, Ski.
So we've been playing that today. Go ahead, Jay. Talk to me. What you feel? Because I know, have you played head-to-head online yet?
I played head-to-head online, and I wasn't successful, but I also wasn't really like in my bag. I was just trying to see what I could kind of get away with. It was my first game online. They letting Trevor air that bitch out, so it's way better. It's way better than like. So if anybody plays Madden for real, if you played in like a league or something where they had where they imported like the draft classes and stuff, way better than that Trevor.
Way better than
that Trevor. Like on the run, throwing shit. I'm running to the left, throwing back across my body right. Marvin Jones tips it. Well, I tip it. I try to catch it. I tip it. That bitch get tipped up. I got Marvin Jones out of caught that bit. Shut one to the crib. And so I mean, you gotta, if you know what you're doing, I gotta get in the lab. I ain't been in the lab with it yet, and I normally get in the lab. But since it's just the thing is, it's going against my that shit is going against my record. So, but
right.
I don't got time to really get in the lab. I got 10 hours. I'm trying to play that shit for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
that gets a little hard.
Yeah. But what you thought about it, man?
Oh, bro. I was going ham. I beat the dog shit out of my opponent. I only got to play one head-to-head, and then I went over and started messing with the face of the franchise, which we'll talk about that in a minute. But that head-to-head, I beat the dog shit out that gentleman. There was 42-3, I think. Trevor Lawrence went loco. C.J. Henderson had 4 interceptions. Zach Gifford had 4 interceptions.
Yeah, Shaq had.
And Andre Cisco had 1. I'm looking to see right now, because I'm not a big gamer like that. I'm looking to see, am I able to show clips from my computer? Like I can access that?
Is it on your computer?
I'm saying like my Xbox account. So I'm on my Xbox account right now.
Yeah.
Like I see my little shit, but where would my clips be?
I don't know. You don't upload them nowhere?
Yeah, I upload them like on the game. You click save the clip and it uploads or whatever.
Yeah, but it goes to your hard drive, or does it go to the cloud?
I think it goes to the cloud. I thought it did because it goes to my phone.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you should be able to access it on the computer.
See, this is when I wish I was like smarter when it comes to this game and shit, because I don't know nothing. I don't see nothing. But anyway, I'll tell y'all, it was fire. I was hoping to be able to show y'all some highlights so you can see what Trevor looks like slinging that tater. But it was phenomenal. First play was a 75-yard bomb to DJ Chark for a touchdown, rolling out to the right, hitting Chark on a deep post. It was beautiful. If you are an avid Madden player, I will tell you, you are going to have fun when it comes to this. Shout out to Garrick, man. What's up, baby? Over there, Anytime Fitness, that's my guy right there. Garrick's competing. He's a bodybuilder, man. Y'all wish Garrick some luck. My man is putting in the work so he can get out there and get ripped. And he's like, I don't want to say he's older than he really is, but I think he's like 43 or something. 43, and he looks 10 times better than me. So shout out to Garrick. That man is cut. But back to the Madden joint. So like I said, when it comes down to the gameplay, it's 10 times better than last year. So those of you who are upset about last year's gameplay and the way everything was moving, there was a lot of complaints about the way you ran the ball. I really didn't like the run game in last year's Madden at all. It is 10 times better than it was before. Everything so far I love. I haven't seen anything I dislike yet. I mean, have you got any complaints or gripes thus far?
No, not really. Like I said, I only played one game. What I was happy that they brought back was they brought back team up or the team play, the Madden team play. So you know how they had like the superstar KO?
Yeah.
And it's just you pick whatever kind of player, you know what I'm saying? But then they have another mode where if you just click over to NFL or whatever, you can pick regular teams. And so if you remember Madden, probably up to like 10 or 11, they had the mode where like if you was online, you and two of your homeboys could play all on the same team against three other people that are homeboys or three complete strangers. You know what I'm saying? So they brought that back. That's what I'm most excited about because you can just go in there and dolo, have teammates. So it's like even if like you know how you play the yard, same concept team wise. Somebody's gonna be quarterback, somebody's gonna be wide receiver, somebody's gonna be running back, and then switch off on defense.
I got it, y'all.
You got it. you got the Xbox app on your computer.
No, but it's actually a website called xboxclips.co.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So hold on. What is this?
No, Madden's not out yet. They got if you got EA Play, you can sign up for it. If you don't have it, it's only $5. But if you sign up for it, you get a month, and you can play. You get 10 hours of Madden, and then you get a discount on Madden when it comes out. But there's a whole bunch of other free games that you for a whole month that you'd be able to play for $5, like FIFA, last year's Madden, just a whole bunch of other shit too. But you only get 10 hours with the new Madden.
Yeah. All right, here we go. I'm a screen share, and I'm gonna show you. So mute your mic so you don't echo. So I'll show you some clips from this new Madden. Like I said, I only ran one game, so I'll show y'all some clips so you can see what the Jacksonville Jaguars look on the new Madden 2022. Look, let me show you. Here we go. This is first play of the game. Y'all see his username up here, right? Y'all see his username right here. Y'all can go clown the shit out of him. First play of the game. I audible because I see single safety high. I said, nah, I don't want to run it.
There you go.
Let's do this instead.
Lawrence sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, Gardner could not make that throw last year. Gardner could not make that throw last year.
Touchdown, Jaguar.
When I tell you Gardner Minshew could not make that throw last year, Gardner Minshew could not make that throw last year. Okay, hold on. So that's that one. What else we got decent? It's from the same game. See, it's already 21-7 right here. What is this? Is this defense? This is defense. I don't know what this is. This got to be a CJ pick.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Oh, yeah, this is a CJ pick. I didn't even pick the play. You see, I didn't even pick the play.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
No, that's a Shaq Griffin pick.
Now here's another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Why would he try Shaq like that? He saw one-on-one and thought he was going to smoke who? Not Shaq Griffin. Please stop playing with me. Please stop playing with me out here. All right, what else we got? What's this, 28-7? 28-7. Oh, this is gonna be the same exact route to DJ.
Team, let alone by an individual.
I tried to get outside. Nope.
He's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's gonna be mine, and that turned out to be true.
The loss of a full 3 yards.
Now it's over.
Second down.
Give me that same route. Look at him. You can't back him up quick enough. We out of there.
This one go deep for
DJ every time.
Man, complete. Touchdown.
Because Gardner couldn't make that throw last year. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. Gardner could not make that throw over the safeties last year. I love Gardner. Gardner's my guy. I'm not talking shit. Just telling you, he could not make that throw last year. And we got 2 more here. This is a beauty. This is going to be that wheel route to Travis Etienne. This is beautiful.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has some staring.
So we're going to run a slant with DJ. We're going to run a slant with Visca to get him out of the way. And we're going to put Marvin Jones on the fly, so we got one-on-one because it's man coverage. He cannot keep up with Travis Etienne. You cannot keep up with Travis Etienne. And Trevor dropping dimes. Trevor is dropping dimes. Do you understand me? This isn't a computer. This isn't all pro. No, we playing on all Madden. Stop playing with me. This is what we do. Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars are fucking force.
Here's Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30.
So that was that play.
And
that was that play, right?
Again.
But you see, I got to have some fun now. I got to have some fun now because the end of the game's 36 seconds left. I got to let them know, son, we just whooped your ass. So let's let Gardner roll out. Let's let go. Tim Tebow for the 2-point conversion. Tim Tebow for the 2-point conversion. Stop playing. Stop playing.
Oh yeah, but when I get my playbook, it's really gonna be over online.
And I didn't even use the Jags playbook because I'm so used to it being bad that I went with I run the Raiders playbook primarily. I don't do custom playbooks. I don't do much in the community. Like you do more community stuff. You be having some dope shit. I run whatever the live playbooks. I don't even run West Coast and that shit. Like to me, that's corny because I know a lot of those shits be glitch as fuck. So if it's not a team playbook, I don't play with it. I play with the Raiders offense and I play with the Ravens defense. And it's funny because we actually have Joe Cullen now who's gonna run a similar defense to the Ravens. And we have I will go out and try the Jags playbook after the show when I hop back on a little later.
It don't got enough of the shit. It don't got enough of the shit I want. I ran their playbook. It don't have no options for like QB. You know what I'm saying? Like
the Raiders only has one. The Raiders only has one read option.
Yeah, they don't have no like real read option. Like I'm gonna run with Trevor. I gotta make sure I get my playbooks because it don't make no like for them. I understand, but they only have like stuff that's tight. Like you know what I'm saying? Like either the like, triple option type shit or. I'm like, nah, bro. I need to be able to go, but I don't know. But I do like some of the read option stuff though for the throwing they have on there. It's just not enough option for me to run with the quarterback.
Yeah, you're an RPO guy.
Yeah, I want to run it. I mean, I want to take my bombs and do all the other stuff too. But depending on how a game goes, I need to just be able to have it. You know what I'm saying? Because I might just want to run the ball and then set the tone. But then if like I'm not getting first downs and shit, and next time I get the ball, let's speed it up a little bit, not let them get set. You don't know what's coming. And I'm just running out of one set. I might run the ball, I might throw that bitch. It don't matter. I'm gonna stay in that same motherfucking set, or it's gonna change a little bit, but it's gonna look the same. So,
thanks. So say, damn, bro, you murked that boy. Yes, sir, I did. And I thought, you know what? I'm proud the gentleman didn't quit, cause I would have quit. You're not gonna pick me off. Nah, I wouldn't have quit. I've never quit in my life. Honestly, I've never quit in a game of Madden. I've been beat 100-3 in a league that they was running glitch shit. That's why when I play in these leagues, I only play in leagues with rules because I don't YouTube anything, so I don't know any YouTube glitches. I just know they exist because I'm in the Madden community. So I know that there's like that 1-6 defensive glitch, and there's this the pinch buck 0. If you manipulate it, it can glitch. I don't run any of those plays. Like everything that I run, I've come up with myself, and I had to work my way through multiple playbooks and go after what I think will work. It's just so crazy because I would still run this exact playbook and these exact my 8 to 9 formations. I set my audibles in every one of them, and I would run these same plays with the Jags last year, and I was successful. I blow people out, don't get me wrong, but the way I was able to march up and down the field on this kid because of Trevor's arm talent, it's just different. It's just different. So Shout out to Madden. They actually did something right this year. I think they definitely did. And I was playing like I said, I was playing the face of the franchise. That looked dope. So far, so good. It seems like they have brought back some of the OG. Remember, like 2006 when you had training camp and shit. They brought back some of those elements. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, those of you who are on Xbox, I don't got the next gen yet, but you can go ahead and hit me up at Carnivore Ken. We can play whenever. So if you have regular Xbox One, hit me up, Carnivore Ken. I'm on the OG gen. Jay got the PS5 though and the PS4. So Jay, what's your game tag?
Damn, I sold 904 DELASOLE 904, man. Come catch some L's, man. You get your ass bust on that. You get your ass bust on 2K. You get your ass bust on Call of Duty.
You know what we need to do is one of us need to get the other system. I guess you got the new gen, so I might as well go ahead and get the PS5, and then we'll do a Men and Teal podcast league. You know what I'm saying? We'll do a Madden league, and we'll do Men and Teal podcast Madden league, and we'll fantasy draft it. That way, can't nobody, because all of us are gonna be Jaguar fans.
Yeah.
So we'll fantasy draft it. That way you can get the players you want. We can do some shit like that. UCF Jaguar in the building. Shout out to UCF Jaguar. Make sure you go check him out at UCF Jaguar on YouTube, at UCF_Jaguar on Instagram. Kevin Fowler says PS5 is where it's at. Yeah, you know, look, bro, I'm a big dude. I got big hands. I didn't really like the PlayStation controllers, so I always used the Xbox.
That sounds like a piss poor excuse. I am not a similarly large man, but I have similarly large.
This controller is bigger.
Yeah,
the surface of the controller is bigger.
Yeah, but you don't play video games with your whole hand. You play video games with your fingers.
This is
you move your thumbs in your fingers.
I'm showing my wired controller right now. I don't want to do that. Y'all gonna clown me. I got the wired controller because I got tired of charging shit.
I think I might have a PS4 controller sitting out here somewhere, but
it's too small, bro.
Nah, man, it's perfect size, bro.
And then it's cut with the weird grips. I don't like it.
Yeah, man, but now you don't have to worry about it.
I can still
you don't worry about it with the 5. You don't got to worry about it with the 5.
Why?
It's a bigger controller.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Yeah, it's fire, bro.
That's what's up. All right, so moving right on to it, let's dive into the depth chart. Let's start. Kevin Fowler, do you have a PS5? Kevin Fowler says PS5 controller is bigger.
It is.
You guys should do a pod with Jags United. He's a big stat guy. Yeah, let's do it. Somebody plug Jags United with us, man. Let's link up. Tell them holla at me. Yeah, the 5-copied Xbox. Okay. Look at y'all, man. Gamers, just some regular gamers. I love it.
Yeah, man. I wouldn't say we copied. I would say we just enhanced. You know what I'm saying? Just
here you go.
Make the experience better, man. The haptic feedback.
Yeah, here you go.
The haptic feedback is pretty good, man. The pressure, like I'm changing the settings, but when you pull the trigger, to throw the ball, you feel like some pressure behind it. Like it's like real haptic feedback, bro. It's real crazy, bro. I like it.
Anyway, I don't even play my shit. Don't have time. Well, let me get it then. How much you want for it?
I'm about to say, yeah. Can my dog get it for retail?
Come on, bro. I can't get one. No way.
Oh, yeah, man.
I've been trying. I've been set up with every fucking Twitter let me know account on the planet. Every time it pops up, I jump. I had it in my card at Best Buy. They made me re-enter my card number. Lost it. I can't get a PS5 on Xbox to save my life. I was trying to get one for my son for Christmas. I was trying to get one for myself. I just can't get it, bro. It's crazy. But yeah, let's talk about the depth chart of what we're looking at here. Let me get it pulled up just so I have it. I want to make sure, I got the right shit that we're talking about. So let me jump to the group. Those of you who are currently tuned in, we appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure you click that share button for us, man. For sure. Get us out there. Let everybody know you're rocking with the Men and Teal podcast. Tell them to tune in and listen. You know we give you the best Jaguar content on the fucking planet when it comes to this podcast stuff. You know it. I know it. Let's not play. Let's go get out there. Put us on so we can keep doing that for you. And shout out to our sponsors, Miller Creative Group, 904 Printing, Anchor and Deck Fencing, and the DuVault. shout out to them as well. So we got the depth chart dropped recently. Now, again, this is a preseason depth chart. So it's not the end all be all. This is right before preseason game 1. So this isn't the standard, so to speak. So calm down. I know some of y'all are hot. Calm down. But let's talk about it. Let's dive into the depth chart and really talk about it. As soon as I can find the depth chart that I'm scrolling through, I found it. I saved it to my computer. Now, as soon as I actually can load it, then I can stop filling space by just saying random things like I'm doing right now. So, I can't find it. Where the fuck did it go? I just saved the bitch. And now it's going. NFL tentative dates. No. What the fuck? J's picks, K's picks. No, I don't want none of that. I saved it, I swear.
Uh-oh.
Save
that
image.
Thing is gone.
Oh, I saved it to my desktop. I'm acting like I'm at work or something. That's the problem. I save everything to the desktop on the work computer. That's the problem. Desktop. Oh, there it is. Yeah, found it. Relax, everybody. Everybody relax. No need to be worried. I found it. All good. All good. All right. So now, like I said, let's dive into the depth chart. Let's talk about it. Bam. So let's go with the offense. Let's talk about the offense first. So when they can't see me or you. We are completely behind the depth chart here, but that's okay. Let's look at it. So we have DJ Chark coming out, wide receiver. Now, obviously, DJ Chark will not play this weekend, so this would be a little different because of some injury situations. But current depth chart right now, DJ Chark, wide receiver 1, Cam Robinson, Andrew Norwell, Brandon Linder, AJ Cann, Jawan Taylor, all filling out your offensive line. Chris Manhertz is your tight end 1, Gardner Minshew or Trevor Lawrence for QB 1, James Robinson or Carlos Hyde for RB 1. And then you have your slot, Laviska Shenault and Marvin Jones Jr., wide receiver 2. How do you feel about that starting lineup in the 2 position battles that I mentioned?
My bad, bro, because my niece came to the damn window. Which battles?
It would be Gardner Minshew versus Trevor Lawrence and James Robinson versus Carlos Hyde.
Oh,
those are our only battles listed.
Those are the only ors. I thought you were just talking about this in general because Cam Robinson is in the battle of his life. Neither, because James Robinson is a starter, Trevor Lawrence is a starter. I don't think there's nothing that changes that.
What about the lack of an or at the tackle position? Does that bother you? There's no or Walker Little right or left.
No, because Cam Robinson was picked for. If there's something there, we have to make sure we explore it. And I'm not a Cam Robinson fan, but if there is something there, and you can get him to turn that around, and he can actually play, that's great. You know what I'm saying? That's great for your team because now you have to move. If you have to move Walker Little over to the other side, it makes it a lot easier to move Jawan Taylor. So you got to figure, what I'm saying? Something needs to be figured out. But I need the best. I just need whatever the best 5 people individually and as a group are out there. So
right. What about the wide receiver room when you see DJ Chark, Marvin Jones, Laviska Shenault? That's what we expected. But then it's Laquan Treadwell, Jamal Agnew, Philip Dorsett. What about, you look at a guy like Colin Johnson, he is I guess technically the 5th outside receiver.
Yeah, because you got your 1, 2, 3, 4.
You have 6 ahead of him.
Well, I would say Jamal Agnew and Philip Dorsett are not ahead of him. I just would say that they're the backup. Those are the backup. So you got to think. You got your 3 starters. You got your 3 starters, and then after that would be the number 1s again. And then I would say Laquan and Colin Johnson technically to me would be the 3 or 4 or the 4 or 5.
No, that's not how it's set up, dog.
I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying
you got the ones right here. The 2s are Laquan Treadwell, Philip Dorsett, Jamal Agnew.
No, I don't see. That's the thing. I don't think they're necessarily. That's just because of the actual slot position that they're playing. Those are not the bigger receivers. Look, DJ Chark, Laquan Treadwell, and Colin Johnson are all the bigger receivers. Look at how these receivers are built. You got Laviska Shenault.
Austin is tiny, bro.
But he's
Jalen Camp is bigger. I know.
I feel you.
Why wouldn't he be down here where Jeff Cotton? First of all, Jeff Cotton Jr. is twice on the list. Jeff Cotton Jr. is a backup at the slot, and he's a backup up here at the X.
Oh shit! I didn't see that. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of motherfuckers over there. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but I mean that's just a lot. It's a lot of cam bodies right now. But I'm saying I think. But when we're looking at for that X side, he's third. He's 2 behind DJ on that side of the field. That's how I see it.
Hold on, Big Duval say he need his 16 W's on the whiteboard. Okay, so we going 16-1. Big Duval say.
Yeah, I think you said that earlier. I thought you was gonna put it up on the screen.
I got you. Whiteboard shouted. So. The wide receiver thing is puzzling to me because I feel like it's put like this for a reason. I feel like Colin Johnson should be in Philip Dorsett's spot. I feel like Philip Dorsett should be behind Farrell Cooper. I feel like Jalen Camp should be where he's at. And I feel like somebody else would be where Colin Johnson is. I don't really know who. You can put whoever you want there. But Philip Dorsett is a slot guy to me. He's the quick, speedy guy I want in the slot. He's not an outside guy. He's not healthy enough. I don't know. I don't think Philip Dorsett's on this team. I know they keep talking about him. I know they have they have a place cut out for him in this offense. But what does Philip Dorsett give you that Jamal Agnew doesn't give you, that Farrell Cooper doesn't give you, that Tavon Austin doesn't give you?
Yeah,
and Tavon Austin came in and scored 5 touchdowns in practice.
And when you get outside of the starters, I just think they just put. Honestly, a lot of this is just putting people places. Like just what I'm saying, because it's like I don't think he's behind like. The way they talk about Colin Johnson's camp, I don't think he's behind Philip Dorsett because, like you said, if anything, he would be Marvin Jones right behind. He should be right behind Marvin Jones on that other outside spot.
Right. I mean, the thing with Colin Johnson is he didn't have a good camp until recently, but Philip Dorsett's been gone off camp.
Yeah.
Let's bring on the homie Stone Cold Steve Boston on here right quick. Stone Cold Steve Boston. Let's get him in here. Stone Cold Steve Boston. Give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
All right, boy. Hey, if he didn't do it, I was gonna click the button. I was gonna put his ass out of it. All right, Stone Cold, look at the depth chart, man. Talk to me. How do you feel about it?
I mean, man, all this or shit on there just kind of seems a little stupid, but is what it is. I mean, the whole James Robinson or Carlos Hyde kind of pissed me off because we all know J. Rob's first.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I've been, contemplating this, for a while now. I mean, everybody says, 6 receivers. Honestly, I think they keep 7.
Oh, well, I mean, Joe's gone, so that frees up a roster spot.
It frees up. It does. It frees up cap room for next year, but it frees up an extra spot because I think.
By the way, Jay, our way too early predictions completely fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, way too early roster predictions completely fucked. Because we definitely cut some linebacker that's gonna make this team.
But
what do you make of the Gardner Minshew, Trevor Lawrence? I don't want to talk about the battle yet. I just want to talk about coming out tomorrow. Who would you rather have start the game, and who would you rather have garner more reps? Because you would assume who comes in first will be limited on their reps, and who comes in second will have more reps. Which one would you prefer be Trevor Lawrence's spot?
Well, with this one, I've been kind of stuck in my head because really, this the way he made it seem like either one that starts, it seems like you're getting most of the first number one offensive lineman. But then I pondered to myself, well, Norwell's not there, so Ben Barch is starting. And they already said it, and I believe all three of us here know, Brandon Linder ain't playing that many snaps given his long injury history list. So, I mean, I would probably start Trevor Lawrence just because Brandon Linder's out there.
I'm not concerned if Linda's not in the game as concerned as I am if Ben Barch is out there. Tyler Shatley's always been a good center. I think he could start on a lot of teams. He's been our most consistent rotational guy.
Yeah, sweet guy. He play every position.
Yeah. I love Big Shaq.
I love Ben Barch, but do I want to test out? Do I want to test out Trevor Lawrence? The first snap in Ben Barch's real first meaningful snap, even though it's preseason, but anytime motherfucking 16's on the field, that's a precious snap. So
we can't help it Saturday because Norwell ain't there.
Nah, that's why you might have to start Gardner and see what the fuck is going on out there first, because he has NFL experience.
Well, Gardner, hey, big dog, go out there, tell me what the water like. Put your toe in there for me right quick before I hop in that pool. Let me know what it's like.
Yes, sir, Ski. That's what I would do. I would let the Gardner go out that bitch. Let's see what that line looks like for possession.
Well, I think Trevor Lawrence needs more reps. Like, if Trevor Lawrence doesn't go out and start, I really hate this narrative that's been being spun on 1010 and through all of the media guys out here. They're like, Trevor Lawrence needs more reps with the ones. Why are you taking away from his reps with the ones? He needs as many reps with the ones. But Trevor Lawrence has chemistry with every fucking receiver on the team. Trevor Lawrence is throwing touchdowns to Tavon Austin, who just stepped off the plane. He threw 5 of them in 2 practices. The boy had been here all of 48 minutes. Trevor Lawrence threw touchdowns to Carlos Johnson, Saquon Treadwell, DJ Chark, Marvin Jones, Philip Dorsett, Jalen Camp, everybody.
And mind you, they're not. I don't think they're playing. I don't think Cleveland's playing any starters. So it's like it better. So he should go out there. And like I said, that's another thing, bro. Look, that might be Urban, bro. Urban knows a lot of people, bro. Like, bro, y'all don't need to really start.
Yeah, I mean, he's not going out there, and Myles Garrett is there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like, y'all have to. You know what I'm saying. Let the boy get a little confidence, man. Y'all let the boy. So go out there, light that shit up. You better light up their twos.
Gardner's about to smoke the fuck out of. I guarantee you, though, Gardner's gonna come in and throw a tutty.
Oh yeah. So you want Trevor? You want Trevor to go out there, and then
I want Gardner to start.
You want Gardner? So you want Gardner to start? That's what I.
I do. I want Gardner to start because I want Trevor to get more reps.
Yeah.
What I don't like the Trevor Lawrence has to go in with the ones because Trevor Lawrence needs more reps with the ones. Why have they been running Trevor with the 2? They're running Trevor with everybody. Yeah. They don't. I'll be honest with you, sir. We looking at the depth chart right now. Outside of DJ Chark, Laviska Shenault, Marvin Jones, bitch, we don't know who the fuck is going to be on this team playing wide receiver.
Yeah, and then
they don't know who's going to be on this team playing wide receiver.
We need to see what it looks like with the quarterback, and also, honestly, the offensive line and like tight end position, like people who are going to protect him, bro, they're all kind of pretty similar. Like those guys aren't so far apart. So it's like you just have like the younger version, like I said, Ben Barch, Walker Little, Will. I want to see what Wallace Sims does out there. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, because I don't think. I mean, I think you'll see a little bit of your boy, of who you were about to say, Will Richardson. Will Richardson, he's not making his team.
That's why I stopped. He's
not making his team.
No,
he's not making his team.
Yeah,
he's not. I promise you. We're gonna have the 5. We're gonna have the 5 starters. We're gonna have Walker Little, he's 6. Tyler Shatley is 7. Ben Barch is 8. We will have a 9th, and I think it'll be either Wallace Sims or potentially Derwin Gray. But that's it. Everybody else is gone.
Oh, so Will Richardson ain't making it.
No, why? Why would he make it? You got Walker Little now. No, that's what I'm saying.
You got Walker Little.
You have Walker Little now. So you have the swing tackle. Walker Little's playing right and left. You have your swing tackle. Tyler Shatley can play every position on the line. And Big Ben Barch is your inside guy. So why would you keep Will Richardson?
Yeah.
Because he hasn't performed. He was just a body who you could move around as a swing guy. He was Josh Wells.
Yeah, and if Wallace Sims turns into something,
that's a something.
Yeah, and if he's playing guard,
monster.
And if he's playing guard, oh my God, just run it to him. They got him playing backup right guard. So, but you got him in a couple of years, maybe take it over for AJ Cann or something.
I need Wallace Sims getting as many reps as possible. Yeah. I need Wallace Sims backing up Big Ben Barch, so that way he can go in with the second team over there. But I guess it really doesn't matter. Derwin Gray and him will be at the same time.
See, for the number twos, man, have now that you brought it up, Walker Little and Trevor on the same side.
Oh yeah, it'd be nasty.
That's two big SOBs.
Monsters.
If you see it, Derwin
Gray's a big nasty fella.
If you still are, we gonna. I probably won't go to the game, so I probably will stream it. I'm gonna see if it'll let me. Hopefully, YouTube or Facebook won't take us down. But I'm
that's what I'm concerned with. That's about.
But I got Paramount, so I should be able to watch it because it's I think all the games, unless it's not on CBS, but I'm pretty sure the Jaguar games are on CBS home games. So
that's weird. I thought it was going to be on Hulu or whatever because I got Hulu Live, and the thing is, it doesn't have it for Saturday. No, they're showing the rerun on Wednesday night of the game.
Yeah, y'all tripping. I got YouTube TV, bro. Just
I have cable and I live in Jacksonville, so I'm going to be able to watch the game. I'm talking about trying to stream it.
Have cable. Fuck cable.
I feel you, but
I got everything you got, and I don't even pay all that.
I feel you.
Oh no, I got Hulu Live. That's what I got.
Ooh,
but you don't got NFL Network.
Yeah, I don't have NFL.
Oh, then it's gonna be on.
Because what I do is I run the NFL Network through Hulu now. They added Hulu onto that.
Oh, you good then? Yeah. So you good?
Yeah.
So you good? Yeah, they gonna show the game. It'll be there. All right. So back to the depth chart though. Concerns. My concern is the Tim Tebow position. I'll tell you why. I don't like that it's Ben Ellefson fighting for the fourth spot. If it was Luke Farrell or Tyler Davis or Tim Tebow, I feel a lot more confident that Tim Tebow makes this roster right now. I'm still confident Tebow's on this team, but I see Chris Manhertz. I think he's going to ball. I see James O'Shaughnessy. I think he's going to get hurt. I see Luke Farrell. He's Chris Manhertz part 2. He's Chris Manhertz Jr. He's White Manhertz. I see Ben Ellefson, and I hear Urban Meyer say his name every fucking day. Every time he's in front of the mic, I hear Urban Meyer talking about Ben Ellefson, how good he looks, how different he looks, how different his body looks, the things he's done. I don't like it. Tyler Davis, I don't think makes this team. He may be on the practice squad, but I don't think he makes the roster. So Tim Tebow is really going up against Ben Ellefson, who has appeared to be Urban Meyer's favorite fucking tight end, according to the media and the press coverage. So that's what worries me with Timmy. I think Tim finds a way to make this roster. We've said that since day one. He just provides a different element than everybody else. We don't need to get into all of that, but yeah, like I said, our way too early predictions are as fucked as we thought they would be. But let's hop over to the defense because this is where it really gets exciting. This is where I got excited when I saw it.
Toss out Joe Schobert on that.
Oh yeah, get Joe. You know why?
Oh damn, there's football on today.
Yeah.
The Falcons. I didn't know the Falcons were playing.
Yeah, the Kyle Pitts play.
What quarter is it? It's halftime. Tennessee's up 13-0.
Did Kyle
the Bills are. The Bills are playing too. I don't know. I'm just looking at I'm just seeing the scores. The Cowboys play at 10. Yeah.
The Falcons and the Titans, huh?
Yeah, halftime, and the Falcons are down 13.
Arthur Smith versus Mike Vrabel.
Right. I don't like this. I don't see Kyle Pitts playing. Either that or he just ain't got no receptions. AJ McCarron's playing quarterback. Shout out to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't like that. Where's the Titans stats? Why are you just showing me the Falcons stats? Maybe I don't care. Maybe I don't like the fucking Falcons.
Ooh, that boy Davis Webb was getting some burn out there, big. They won
okay.
69,
well,
51 yards and touchdown.
Looking at the defense, man, I think that this is telling, and I think we should have seen this coming potentially. How about you, Joe Schobert or Damian Wilson? I really didn't even pay attention to that when it dropped. That's how sure I was Joe Schobert was on this team.
Mm-hmm.
Who the
Joe
hell
Schobert
is
or Damian Wilson?
Chapel Russell?
Chappelle Russell. Okay,
Chappelle.
calm down. It's Chappelle. It's Chappelle. Okay, his name is Chappelle. All right,
yes, definitely.
and he's got wheels. He's a burner. Okay, I know from Madden. Okay, I keep Chappelle on the team when I cut all the other slow ass linebackers we have, like Dakota Allen, who I love you. Last chance you. Shout out to you, but no, you got to go. You're slow on Madden. You got to get the fuck off here. Shaq Quarterman, you have to go. I can't keep you. You're slow on Madden. I have no purpose for you. But yeah, that is Chappelle. And he is the backup, which I thought was crazy because Quincy Williams is third. Chappelle Russell must be balling out of camp.
Now you got to figure Shaq Quarterman's the backup middle linebacker now.
Yeah. I mean, in a 3-4, I would keep Shaq around because I run that differently. But when I'm playing Madden, I don't typically – I'm in a nickel 90% of the time. So, I run nickel. It's all speed. So, Joe doesn't play for me either. Joe's too slow. I sit Joe's ass down. Now, listen, very few white boys are allowed to play on my defense in Madden. They're just not fast enough. You know, they don't have the elongated ankle bone. So they're just not fast enough. That's just what it is. So Joe Schoe did not play for me much at all. I would actually sub him out with Jared Wilson inside my nickel package at my sub linebacker.
I can't believe all we got was a 6th round pick for him.
What do you mean? Do you need me to go back to the stats? You missed it. Don't make me go back to it, man. He wasn't good. That's why. He wasn't good, and he was expensive. We revisited the stats already.
I wanted at least a 5th for him.
I mean, I wanted a 4th, to be honest with you. He was a starting middle linebacker. He was a star on Madden last year. I love bringing up Madden. He was a star on Madden last year. I mean, he is a valuable player to the NFL. I just do not like him in this system. But the thing is he is going to go be Miles Jack in Pittsburgh. Jay said it best earlier. That's exactly what it is. We don't need 2 Miles. I mean, we need 2 Miles Jacks because he's a whole different animal. Yeah. Miles Jack can go downhill. He can be that guy as well. Joe Schobert is strictly pass coverage, and he's bad at it. But Damian Wilson's taking over that spot. But when you look at this, I got excited over the defensive line. So you got Malcolm Brown, Devon Hamilton, Roy Robinson Harris. Holy shit.
Called it.
Whoa. You did call that. You did call that on the last time we was talking about this. You did. You said Malcolm Brown would be playing the big end or Devon Hamilton, one of them. You did call that.
Those two I got mixed up.
That was it, right?
Malcolm in the throw technique.
Yep, that's it. So, yeah, that's beautiful. And then, but, we see it. We see what I love to see is Josh Allen and Caleb Chase on at outside linebacker. It's so nice to see it on paper, bro. We've been waiting for it. Yeah. It's just so nice to finally see it. And then I think the cornerback situation will change. I think C.J. Henderson, who just got 4 picks in Madden today for me, I think C.J. Henderson takes his number 2 corner spot back. I think Shaq Griffin and C.J. lock shit down. I think that we should be done with the whole is C.J. okay shit. I think we should be done with the whole C.J. getting traded shit. I think that's done and over with. Let's not talk about it anymore. Let's get it the fuck out of here. CJ is here.
I don't think we're going to trade him, but I don't think he starts.
You don't think he starts week 1? No, Saturday? Oh, no, he doesn't start Saturday.
I don't give a fuck about Saturday.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. He doesn't start Saturday. Week 1, he's going to make some plays.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he makes some plays on Saturday. Give me a prediction for Saturday, Stone Cold. Give me a prediction. Like a random, it could be anything. Trevor Lawrence throws for 200 yards. Or Gardner Minshew throws a touchdown. Or whatever it is. Give me one prediction that you would bet on right now.
I'm going to go Jaguars 24.
Oh, we're going to score.
17.
Okay. He's going to score. Okay.
But with Trevor Lawrence, the main thing is it depends how long he stays out there. If they have him out for 2 series, I know he can score a touchdown out there.
I expect 2 touchdowns if he's out there for 2 series.
Do you?
I'm dead. I'm dead. I am dead. The fuck.
No, I'm with you. I'm saying. So are you saying I mean, that's what I'm asking. I'm not asking like necessarily a winner or loser in the game or score in the game. I'm asking for just any prediction involving the game. Give me one.
Yeah, he better throw 2 touchdowns. He better, if he's out there for 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns, and if he's out there for 3 possessions.
So you need a touchdown per possession.
No, 2.
I think Treadwell gets a touchdown.
I feel like if he gets a touchdown on his first possession, he'll go off for one more and get a touchdown. If he gets another touchdown, that's it. But if he goes out the first one time and doesn't get a touchdown, they might give him 2 more chances, depending on if some kind of weird shit happens. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking 2 touchdowns on 2 drives or 2 touchdowns on 3 drives, and he gets out and he's out of there.
You want to know who's not going to score a touchdown? That guy. Anyway,
I'm gonna go. Yeah,
fuck that guy, man. Fuck that guy.
If I need to pick receivers, I'm gonna say Chenault and Treadwell.
Ooh, I like it. So Treadwell, that's a lock. Treadwell's gonna score.
The way he's been playing lately, I have a feeling him and Trevor have been hitting each other pretty good. So
this guy's gonna get an interception. My lock. This guy gets a pick. This guy gets a pick. Andre Cisco gets an interception Saturday. Listen to me. I've never been more sure of anything in my life. I had a dream about it.
Motherfucker look like a linebacker, dog.
No, he doesn't. What he looks like is he's an extra on power. That's what he looks like. Andre Cisco looks like young Ghost. Okay? Andre Cisco looks like season 1 Ghost out here. Mm-hmm. Let's get it. Let's really be real.
Hey, look. That's the kind of football players I like, man. I need some killers, man.
Straight up.
Smooth. I need a smooth criminal out there, man.
Facts. Let's see. Let's go. So, hey, y'all drop your y'all go ahead, dick pics in the DMs. I hate you so much. That's the first thing I see. Y'all go ahead and drop your prediction for the game tomorrow in the comments. Let me know what y'all think is going to happen. Just give me one thing. It's not necessarily win or loser, not necessarily a score. Just one thing you expect to happen. One player you expect to get a touchdown, sack, interception, whatever it may be. Maybe a player throws an interception. Whatever.
Bro, where did that come from,
and Josh Allen get a sack.
Ooh! He said we're going to have 2 sacks, and we couldn't even get 2 sacks in the whole damn season almost. We're going to get 2 in the first preseason game. Boy, can you imagine if we roll out week 1 and get 10 sacks?
Yeah.
Just like last time?
Well, you got to figure all they got is Case Keenum. They're going to be head up.
You know what? I'm glad you said that because I didn't know who the Browns' backup was. I didn't look it up yet. Yeah, and I was talking. I got my personal trainer at the gym, right? The guy. So we're together every day. Those of you who don't know, I run a gym, and my head of training, he's a Browns fan. So we've been bullshitting with each other this whole time, and I told him, I said, you don't even know who your backup quarterback is, and you know how I know? Because I don't know who your backup quarterback is, and I know more about every fucking thing in the NFL than you do. And he's a diehard Browns fan.
More than you.
You did. You had me because I did not know who the backup. I'm literally sitting there going, "Who the fuck is under center?"
And look, it's so funny. And look, you know what's funny, bro? That shit is not even worth goddamn trying to look up in the conversation.
I was gonna look it up right then and there, and I was like, I really don't give a fuck. And I really don't give a fuck because I'm gonna bust his ass. Because you know why we gonna bust his ass? Because your starters ain't even gonna fucking play. And mine is, bitch. My starters is gonna play. So y'all in trouble. Basically, what I'm saying is, if Jacksonville don't go out and put up 21 in the first 2 quarters, I'm not satisfied.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with you because we got 2 starting quarterbacks that's gonna be playing in the first half. Mm-hmm. You have 2 guys who could be starters in the National Football League playing in the first half. There's no reason we don't go 21-0. It better only be 1, and that's because we chose to. At the end of the half or something because we couldn't finish with a touchdown. What I better not see is a bunch of us getting into field goal range and drive stalling out and Lambeau having to save the fucking day. That's what I don't want to see. I want to see Travis Etienne get about 10 carries. I know that's a lot for a preseason game because he might only be in for 10 snaps, but I want to see him run the ball. Let's say this. I want to see him in for about 15 snaps. I want to see him get the ball at least 6-7 times, whether it's a target or a carry. I just want to see him with the ball in his hands closer to 10 times. I know what Spinner's going to do, but I do want to see Spinner in action because I want to see if he's as fast as they say he looks in camp.
Yeah, they say he looks quicker. He doesn't look as bulky as last year.
Yeah, no,
he slimmed down to get a little faster.
Spinner was fat. Like, let's be real.
Man, but
That was Fat James. Go look at his Madden picture from last year. That was Fat James.
He lost that baby weight.
Yeah, that was
when I was doing my research on J-Rob last year, you want to know something interesting I found out? All the combine exercises and everything in the drills, they paired him against Maurice Jones-Drew. The only thing Maurice Jones-Drew beat him in is the 40. Otherwise, every other drill, James Robinson beat him.
That's good.
Yeah, we talked about his combine. We talked about his combine stuff, and we know it kept up. I didn't know that, but I knew. But remember, we knew his combine was really good, and the only thing that wasn't good was his 40, and that dropped him. They didn't give a fuck about all those goddamn touchdowns he had. They was like, oh God, he's not fast. Yeah, he's right because you see how. Do you understand?
4,445 yards in college, 44 touchdowns, son.
You know what kind of body you have to have to endure that, because you're getting the ball a lot.
Man,
towing that motherfucking tater up is that Northern Illinois?
Northern Illinois, right up the road from me. Yeah. Hey, Robert says Trevor's gonna get 2 touchdowns, Cisco 2 interceptions, Smoot 2 sacks, and Big Ham going to the short nose. I like it, Robert.
That's what I'm talking about, Robert.
2 picks for my dog.
Oh yeah, man. I can't wait to see Devon Hamilton.
Yeah, he says that Big Ham won against the entire O-line in camp. I mean, Urban was talking about it. He said he doesn't think there's somebody more powerful than him in the entire league.
He knows that boy. That man. He's known him since he was a boy.
Yeah, that's a man.
That's a straight on. I'm going to your house when you're 16, 17 years old, and you know what I'm saying? Like, he knows how to motivate. He the one that got him to the league. I mean, he was gone for like a year, and then he came, but. That's hard. That's an urban guy. He knows how to turn that motherfucking monster on.
He lost the gut and just bulked up a lot. Just to hear that, it's just like, Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, because Urban know if you let that motherfucker slack, he'll slack sometimes too. But if you on his motherfucking ass, he gonna fucking it's just gonna keep going and going and going and going. But you gotta put that fire up under their ass, and nobody putting no fire up on them. And when they see him, like I say, so you got people on the team last year who saw Devon Hamilton, and now they see, like, hey, he motherfucking bought in real quick, because he know that man, and he know what's gonna happen with that man. He know that man gonna win, and he gonna run through he won't gonna run through a brick wall. He played well last year, but he wouldn't run through a brick wall for Doug Marrone. He'll run through a brick wall for Urban Meyer. They don't give a fuck how many goddamn times he got to do that shit. He'll do it.
Bruh, is UCF Jaguars still on the show? UCF, are you still watching? UCF tweeted out Urban traded away Joe the Schoe to make room for Brandon Spikes. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
I love it. I love it. Let's go, man.
Hey, he downhill line.
Yeah, he is. Over the hill, over the downside.
Big Duval, he said, I thought I heard Robinson got faster. Yes, sir, he did. That's what we've heard. He has definitely gotten faster. That's what we are hearing. He has definitely gotten faster.
We think he dropped about 15.
Yeah.
I want to see him do a 40 time. And
see how
much faster he got.
He probably just not good at running the 40s. Probably. Like, what people got to realize is you literally train just for the 40.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter how fast you are literally training.
Yeah, and if you never ran track, being getting out of that's not a natural. It's not a football stance. You don't never get in that stance in football.
No.
So running out of that, exploding out the right way, then opening up and getting your stride and trying to get to your max speed in under 5 seconds. That is extremely hard to do. That's what, and it specializes to me. As I said, to me, that's not the biggest thing. If you play slow, then that's one thing. If you run slow, that's another thing. I don't care if you run slow in the 40. Do you play slow? And if you don't play slow, then I don't give a fuck what it is. Some motherfuckers just can't do it. It's just like anything else. You got people who can't take standardized tests or can't take certain tests. Motherfuckers who can't take the SATs, so they gotta take the other test. You know what I'm saying? Just the ACT because the SAT is probably a little too just. But I took both.
Big Duval drink a beer for him.
So, but I don't know. I think
don't drink a beer,
for me, please.
He said,
I don't know I think I'm out of beer.
Oh no!
Oh man, you have to retire. You have to change your name.
Fired. Bro.
I call you the Boston Celtics.
I gotta ask y'all a question. I gotta ask y'all a question. How you feel about Lamar Jackson's visor?
That's fire. Shaq's is fire too. I saw that.
Why is he wearing a visor?
Why is who wearing a visor? Lamar Jackson?
Yeah, why is he wearing a visor?
Hey.
Because he always wearing a visor.
Why?
You're okay.
Because it looks sweet. What the fuck do you mean, man? You know it doesn't matter.
You don't just go to accessories and start playing with shit and put a visor on a quarterback. Why are you wearing a visor?
You do. When you're from Pompano,
what you gonna do when it fogs up?
That's why he got the dark. That's why he got the smoke. The smoke anti-fog. The dark smoke anti-fog.
It's gonna always anti-fog. It's like space age technology, just never fogs up.
They got the spray on the sideline. What are you talking about, man?
What if you're gonna get to the sideline? What fogs up in the middle of the play?
You spray it before you go out there, man. These are professionals, man. They make sure, man. And if he has to do it before every series, wipe it off and spray some more, they'll do that. But he is from Pompano, and he's been wearing a smoke visor for years, and that's not changing. It's not changing. That boy, he looks sweet out there. He looks sweet out there.
I don't like it. I feel like he's trying to hide something.
His eyes, yeah. Why not?
It's a disadvantage to the DBs.
No, it's not. I can't see. It's the sun.
DBs.
Your job is to play the ball. Your job is to play my eyes.
I got to read the quarterback's eyes.
Man, you better read my head. Do what you got to do. I need the advantage.
I don't like it.
If I'm allowed to play, if I'm allowed to do it, I can do it.
I'm finna write a letter.
I don't like eye black. He don't want to put eye black on no more, man. It was probably breaking them out. Probably complexion and shit was probably fucking them up. He didn't want to put on no more eye black. He said, "I'm just gonna rock the smoke, the dark eye smoke.
Black.
You can't see it."
Lamar Jackson is dark. If he wore eye black, you would not see it.
I've seen it all the time. He was on Madden.
Lamar Jackson is burnt chocolate. That boy is black. Lamar Jackson is hopping out. Lamar Jackson is hopping out the Pompano Sun black. First of all,
that sounds crazy because
Lamar Jackson is
because eye black is but eye black is this color, and Lamar Jackson is not. Kodak black is this color, and Lamar Jackson is not Kodak black. So,
well, white players aren't allowed to use eye black anymore.
Yes, they are.
It's not. It's already came out. It was just a tweet about it because it's blackface. You can't do it.
No. Yeah, you can't lather your whole face up and fucking start fucking shuffling your fucking feet. No, you're not allowed to do that.
Why you gotta shuffle? What's too much eye black for a white player?
Right, where it's supposed to be here, and then I don't care if you go down and have designs here. That's fine, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. I like Sting. I like Sting.
No forehead.
I like Sting.
But no forehead. Is that the line? Nothing up
your
here?
Your entire face cannot be covered. You can have
down here can be covered.
You have this. You have this. You have this.
Why would you need it on your forehead? Don't touch your.
You don't need the forehead. You don't need the forehead. You need this. This is what you need.
So can I go around my eyes and down? Is that acceptable?
Yeah, around the eyes and then down, yeah, like a line.
That's you get my whole nose.
Nah.
I always did the classic Ray Lewis.
Get the
triangle?
Yeah, a little triangle. That's more than enough.
What if I mess up? I gotta make my triangle bigger, so then it winds up being just a glob, and then it just covers everything.
Then you're gonna look like a white man in blackface, and then you have to deal with that.
I'm gonna be in trouble.
Yeah,
so no more black for white players. I'm trying to stop it before it gets there.
So you don't do it, man. No, I don't have a problem with
stickers,
it. Or you could buy the tape.
Right, but caucus football players Need to get the white to tape. That's it. Or they could wear eye white. Can black football players wear eye white? Is that acceptable?
There's nothing to that. That's gonna hurt. Why would that's a disadvantage? You don't want to attract light to your eyes. That's not what we're doing.
That's true.
Well, anyways, how do you think Mac Jones did last night?
I didn't watch it because he had too much eye black on.
I heard it.
Get your Mr. Snow shuffling singing ass out of here, Mac Jones.
No, they say I heard it. No, they say he did good.
Yes,
They said he was checked. They said he was checked down shouting.
Yeah, I mean, checked out. Yeah, he's running.
Isn't that the offense?
He's running Bill Belichick offense, and apparently Cam Newton didn't play well.
Really?
Did he play? I don't know. I didn't see it.
Did he play?
He played, but I'll tell you what, he's going to remember Chase Young.
Oh, he popped his ass?
Oh, Chase Young hit him.
Ooh, see, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
what?
I mean,
hold
Chase
on, let me go find it.
Right through him.
Yeah, I would say go to YouTube.
I got it.
YouTube. Yep.
Chase Young blew right by the tackle and.
Yeah, I'm about to mute my mic. You might want to have to.
I'm looking. Cam Newton. I'm looking.
It was early in the game too. He popped him.
Hold on.
I thought it was a fumble, but they said incomplete pass.
Ooh.
That's funny.
All right, here's the highlights. I got the highlights right here. It should be in the highlights, right?
Yeah, just play. And it was early in the game, so it might be played. So I'm about to mute myself. You might just play the whole thing, man.
Yeah, let's take a look at what Mac did. Let's take a look at what Mac Jones did here.
Mac did pretty good.
Local Jacksonville. This is a Jacksonville product out there, man. That's really why I kind of wanted to see it.
I'm finna mute Steve. I gotta mute you because that way you don't have to mute you, because if you talk during the thing, it's gonna be an echo. We went through this with Jay, so that's why you're muted. Screen share. All right, let's do it. Those of you who aren't watching the live show and are listening, well, just listen to the play-by-play. Damn it. Here we go. All right, excuse my porno. Let's get it.
Days to date for these teams before this game, and only on one occasion did they practice in pads on back-to-back days. Now off the play fake. Fitzpatrick with time, firing down the middle, and it's snagged by. They had his job taken away last year with Tua Tagovailoa taking over for Miami, and there's a big hole for Gibson. They play sessions in their games. By nature of their offense, in the backfield. Single high safety, looking to throw. He loses the football. Young got it from the blind side. It has a turnover, possibly. J.C. Jackson.
You gotta give me that again.
The single safety.
Get off.
He loses the football. Young got it from the blind side, and Washington has a turnover, possibly. J.C. Jackson tendered a one-year deal for the Patriots, a restricted free agent. Now a twist up front. Fitzpatrick lofts it to the near side, and a back shoulder catch. Terrific grab by Logan Thomas. Speaking of Devin Courting, we're not seeing him this evening early on. Patriots go with two high safeties before this third and 5. Pocket squeezing down off the back foot, a completion to Humphrey. Beautiful. He certainly knows Washington coming out of the NFC East. Fitzpatrick on a third and short. Throws to his receiver. The incompletion sets up the field goal attempt from 40. Then Hopkins and his trying to work its way back in. Will sail left. Newton on a deep drop. Steps up. Throws it to a diving receiver. He's a good runner. Yeah, that's the thing about that numbers, though. 4% of the time, defenses were in 8-man fronts against the Patriots. Now Smith on the crosser underneath. Tackle. There you go. His Fortes. Breaks another. Patriots on the move in a scoreless first as rain begins to fall. Newton pressured by Young. Dumps it off with the screen set up for James White. Nice. Pass for 20.
Look at the big boys downfield.
Kendrick Bourne. The 89er moves in motion. Cam behind James White. Signed Nick headline for the better part of the last week, and Nordin has been perfect during the in-stadium practices, including makes of 55 and 57 yards. This one from 35 with Corey, the new long snapper, delivering to Bailey. Nordin drills it right down the middle. Been honored twice with Carolina And he deserves a lot more for the job he's done in Washington while fighting cancer at the same time over the course of the last year plus. Now, Taylor Heineke unloads. Gibson with the catch, stop and start. Heineke was taking online classes as he's chased out of the pocket and unloads on the move, and Phillips tries to take it away.
Chase Heineke.
Move. Right tackle move. Heineke unloads, deep throw, and with a little separation. And Jones takes the snap on 3rd and 5. Throws the back shoulder. Wilkerson comes back to it.
With Squarespace, editing and adding pieces.
Nope. We don't get sponsored
Long
by.
time since the Patriots took him with 15th overall selection in the draft. Off the play fake. In the hole.
Mac Jones.
First Alabama quarterback to pass more than 4,500 yards. More impressive, the touchdown to interception ratio. Now an impressive run by Son.
This is what we've seen the last couple of days of practice. Change of protection here.
Change protection, looking for Bourne on the slant. To Bailey, in place. Kick is driven. The Pistons. Perfect again.
I mean, I know they played the games, but when you're playing in front of an empty stadium, it's hard.
Trying to get into the act. Physical run to the pylon. Suffered a shot. He stayed in that game as Washington hung around with the eventual champions. Now off the play fake. Stands in. He's under pressure. He's brought down by Bauer. Lines up outside. Heineke is it down the middle. Finds the tight end base.
Really, if you're one of those fringe guys, meaning Final Five bubble guys, you got to make some.
Heineke on the Patriots rush 4. Heineke wears back, fires it, and sacked by Steve. Seals Jones, the well-traveled tight end in motion, and Heineke going in the other direction. Nice ball. Good throw. Working a 6-0 Patriot lead here in the second quarter. To keep that one in the pocket. And time. The reset, now in trouble. Tries to throw the ball. Coming back to the ball. The catch is made. Again, out of the eye. Again, the heavy set. Ahead to Patterson. Bounces off the contact. Takes it up the middle. Touchdown, Washington.
Shout out to big number 78 right here. Big 78 pushing him in. Said, no, I'm going to make sure you know we got the tutty.
Second effort. Gets in on second effort. It's good for the football team.
Had a long conversation with Josh McDaniels, reviewing the last series. Double clutches and then drops it off for J.J. Taylor, who breaks a hit in the open field. Fights for it. Now with another first down and 10. Taylor, he set. Jones with a quick release. It's Taylor. Right. Again, getting his first reps of the preseason. He was called up late off the practice squad a year ago for a game for the Pats. Jones stands in. He throws it into traffic and a good snap.
Ooh, that was close.
By one of the things about Jones's development, he was coached by a pair of NFL caliber coordinators at Alabama. As he takes the snap here, pocket collapsing, he's hit, and he's decked. Corey snap in place. Nordin's kick stays true.
This guy's like Josh Lambo out here with the kicks.
Make it 3 for 3.
But it's not usually about the games, it's about other things.
Right. Here's the snap. The 3rd and 4 for Montez. In trouble. Down he goes.
All right, we're not gonna keep watching this shit. We're not gonna keep watching those guys. I don't even know who that guy is. He's not Taylor Heineke. I don't want to see him. I like Taylor Heineke. Okay.
Yeah,
I like Taylor.
Look good, bro. And he took him a little hit too. And it took him a little hit too. I like it.
Mac looked good. Yeah.
Whoever that was in front of Chase Young got his ass fucking worked.
He got smoked. That was bad offensive line play on both sides, though.
Jesus Christ.
That was terrible.
Cam didn't even stand a chance. Like, what the fuck?
He ain't even say, look out! Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker hit him with the... He didn't even touch him. That was he did like this and then just ran right by him. He didn't touch him.
That was terrible.
He hit him with the... Bro, he acted like he was... Bro, Chase Young is fire, bro. So like I said, he set him up with the... Like he was going to go into his body and then just sidestep. Come here.
Yeah, it was a beautiful thing. It was a beautiful thing.
Jesus Lord.
But back to tomorrow's game, man. So looking ahead to Saturday.
Look, I hope they're showing it on CBS because it's not coming on. I don't have an NFL Network, and I might be forced to have to go down there.
Yeah, I got your logins. I got you. You know I got you on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Bare minimum. I got you. NFL Network, though. It says it's playing. Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Cleveland Browns tomorrow night. First live action we've seen in a long time. Trevor Lawrence going to take the field. I don't care if it's with the ones or the twos. He's going to throw touchdowns. Gardner Minshew's going to sling it around too. Travis Etienne, James Robinson. The only people not playing, from my understanding, DJ Chark and Andrew Norwell. Everybody else live, ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready, dog. They got to do something. I just, like I said, bro, what I should have said, what I want to see is that we walk away out of that motherfucker healthy.
Yeah.
That's rule number one. That's number one priority.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I mean, it's football, so
right.
It's going to be banging up, but.
Can I get on my soapbox for a second? Because you said that, it made me think about this incident. So recently, I had I'll call it a debate with an individual. We went back and forth over the importance of preseason. Mm-hmm. And this person decided to argue that preseason was not important whatsoever, mm-hmm. and that it was a waste of time, and he would rather not have any preseason. And he pointed out to the fact that the record doesn't matter and injuries are a concern. Mm-hmm. So because of that, it's a meaningless ordeal. My feeling on that is that the preseason, and the reason he got upset is because I said, well, I understand that, and average everyday fans do just want to watch, high-scoring games. They want to watch football that matters, high-scoring events. Like, it's the entertainment value they get from watching football. I get it, and that's okay. But the problem is that nobody's okay being that average guy anymore. No. Everybody thinks they're God or thinks they're above that. Nobody wants to be mortals. Everybody wants to be Superman. Mm-hmm. So when I said the average fan it feels the same way. Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
His boy's feelings was hurt.
He took that hard.
Average fan.
Yeah. Like what?
My football IQ, bro. Listen, I'm not talking about your football IQ. I'm not disrespecting you. I'm not doing that. What I'm saying is the average football fan doesn't care to see a 3-6 defensive game. Mm-hmm. They don't want to watch that. They don't care about the fourth tight end battle in training camp. They don't care about the fourth tight end battle that gets won throughout the preseason. They don't care about the running back position and who's going to make the third or fourth on the depth chart. They don't care about who the number 7 wide receiver is. They don't care about none of that. Yeah. I do. I care about who the 8th and 9th offensive linemen are. I care. So when I watch the game, I watch it differently, which is why I'm able to break the game down differently, which is why I have a fucking podcast. Because I'm able to talk to you guys in a way that other people can't. This is why we do this, because me and Jay literally would just spend hours on the fucking phone with random other people listening in, and we would just talk about football, and we would break it down because we see the game differently, because we pay attention to different shit. That doesn't make me special because I'm not the average fan. That doesn't make me a football god. It doesn't make me a know-it-all. I've coached the game. I've played the game. I've been paid to do both. So, yes, I feel that I have an honor to speak on the game in a different light.
Well, we all been going. Look, I've been going at it. I've been going at it on Facebook, dude. I'm tired of people talking crazy just in Facebook comments. Like, bro, why? Wow. Like, bro, like, what the fuck, bro? What would make you even think that, bro? Like, or just, like, the dude I was going back with it. Yeah, CJ Henderson requested. I talk about that man did not request no trade, bro.
CJ Henderson never requested a trade.
That is, like, the
worst part with this guy, I was going back and forth with. Richard Collier was on the post with him. Richard Collier was on the post with this guy.
I read I saw the post. I read
it. Richard Collier sitting there saying, like, hey, the preseason mattered to me. Like, the preseason helped me get another contract and give me a starting job. Preseason made me.
Look, preseason had the audacity
to say that people. Right.
That man can still take care of his family to this day right now because of the goddamn preseason.
When you look at this man, he literally said that they should have shown more and made a bigger mark.
So they got drafted high, yeah. So they got drafted higher, or to where the point where like, what the fuck does that even mean?
You can't hit in training camp.
There's only so. But look, there's only so many. But look, I took it deeper than that to like, they should already be known as starters. Like either they should already be known as starters, or
that's dumb as fuck.
They should. And like I said, that's why I took it as because of how I was reading it and how it was being presented.
I think he intended that in some way. I think that was part of his point was that they should have did more in college to be known.
They should have been better players. Should have been more
known. But what more could James Robinson at Northern Illinois have done than rush for 4,044 yards and 45 touchdowns in 3 seasons? What more could he have done to be noticed more other than play at a different fucking school?
But look, training camp. They looked real good, and then in the preseason they looked even better. They're like, okay, this kid can really go. And look, they already got rid of Fournette before the preseason started.
We didn't have. Did we have a preseason? Yeah, we have.
Oh, we don't know. I'm sure. No,
we didn't have a preseason.
We didn't have preseason last year. So thank God he was. We had no. That was even more surprising. Yeah. We would have knew that. We would have knew this in training. We would have knew that in the preseason.
You want to see Cam Little with live bullets in games that don't count. Yeah, like, bro, I don't know. It just really bothered me. It bothered the fuck out of me. People would hit me up. They're like, hey, don't worry about that. I'm like, I just let it go. I'm like, you know what? He's just confrontational. He just wants to be argumentative. I'm not questioning your football IQ. I'm saying you and me watch the game for different reasons. If you're going to tell me that you don't want to watch a preseason game because it doesn't count for the record and because you don't want people to get injured, I'm going to turn around and tell you I do want to watch a preseason game because I want to see the 3rd and 4th string guys fight it out. I want to see guys who are playing for their lives. And those guys are playing for their lives. Let's not forget that the Carolina Panthers just cut a kid for trying to play for his life at training camp. The kid made a hit. The hit wasn't dirty. The hit wasn't intentional targeting. The kid tried to show, hey, I can break up a pass and I'm a hitter, laid the wood to somebody and got cut, kicked off the field and cut. Now, apologize to the man who got paralyzed. I feel bad for him.
The only reason the hit was a little unnecessary, but that's your teammate. So you shouldn't have been hitting him like that. I don't give a fuck. That's the one thing about that. You don't hit your teammate like that.
But my point is, 10 years ago, you do that.
You don't hit your teammate like that.
10 years ago, you do that.
No, you not in the NFL.
Go ask anybody we've had on this show if during training camp, Donovan Darius went lighting Reggie Williams and whoever the fuck caught a ball across the middle's ass.
You pop them. Yeah, you're popping them. You're not killing your teammate.
He didn't aim for his head, bro. He didn't aim for the man's head. He didn't target him. He just lit his ass up.
He hit his own team. He blasted his own teammate.
You get lit up. What is Oklahoma's for? That's why you can't do them no more. We can't do none of these drills. So my point is though,
Oklahoma's are a little bit different than a live ball in the middle of the field and on like a really, really dangerous play. And like that's your teammate. You know what I'm saying? Like Oklahoma's.
But you thinking with the now mentality. I'm saying back then. That wasn't a dangerous play. That was a don't extend your. You was going to light his ass up.
But because the intentions are you know what you do, so you wouldn't do that to your teammate because you want them to be healthy to be playing throughout the season. You're not going to bust, man. If you telling me Donovan Darius hit Jimmy Smith like that, you're a fucking lie. I'll tell you right now. That's wild.
Let's get him. I'll tweet him right now. Let's tweet him. I'm gonna ask him. Get Donovan Darius light your ass up in practice.
Like Buddy in North Carolina for the Panthers.
Light your ass up.
Yeah. Did he ever hit anybody like that in practice?
I guarantee you that 10 years ago they would light motherfuckers up at practice.
And look, this is 20 years ago we're talking about. So that means he would have definitely paralyzed a teammate
easily.
So I'm saying he did that. I don't remember Donovan Darius paralyzed.
He never clothesline. He didn't clothesline the guy at practice, but he laid the wood. Yes.
I don't think he ever did what Buddy did.
Bro, it was a normal hit. What are you talking about?
The dude was paralyzed momentarily
because he went up, and they hit in the air. He had a worse position on him. So he's catapulting his body up and forward, which was a defenseless receiver. This term, defenseless receiver, I hate.
And also, weren't they in a period where they're not supposed to be fucking hitting like that?
that shouldn't even exist. But that goes back to my point of why the preseason matters, because that exists. There are points now.
Yeah, but that's when you do it.
Supposed to be hitting.
But that's when you do it.
But that's what this is really about. I don't give a fuck about the guy in Carolina. This whole argument is because they are not allowed to hit anymore. So you have to get the stripes in the preseason. Because otherwise, you're going to wind up getting kicked off of a team for trying to showcase you're a thumper. That's what's going to happen to you. That's my point. You're going to get fucking cut because you're out here hitting. So you have to have a preseason. Defenders would not make the team. Half these defenders would not be able to make a team if there wasn't for a preseason because they're not allowed to hit.
Yeah.
Offensive linemen, bro, imagine, just think about our offensive line play last year coming into the season, excluding the Indy game. It was terrible. I mean, we were good run blocking, but it was terrible.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have any chance to block nobody for real. You can't get the same contact. It's so different now, man.
No, you can't. As I say, you can't, but it's just, look, that's what the preparation is for, especially with this urban mind, like how we're doing it. Hey, that's what the preparation is for. Play hard, but but take care of your teammates. That's what the
preseason is for.
Yeah, and that's what the preseason is for. The preseason is for it's your first. You read it. You can read it.
I flipped my center twice on his head twice in camp 30 years ago.
Yeah, man, I feel you, but guess what? Your center wasn't making $14 million a year.
There's a reason why they had red jerseys on back then. That was the only person you weren't allowed to hit. Yeah, everybody else was getting smacked.
Everybody was live, and the trenches are different because it's close. Like, you're not paralyzing people. Like, you're in the trenches.
The middle of the field, bro, is the middle of the field. That's the danger zone.
That's the most dangerous.
If you think that Ray Lewis wasn't lighting motherfuckers up at practice when they came across the middle back then, then you're out of your mind. You did that just to find out if your receivers were willing to catch the ball or if they was going to alligator arm it.
Yeah, but shoulder to shoulder, like Ray Lewis is more of a pro. He's not going to. I don't think Ray Lewis is a killer of his teammates. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's a killer for real, and I don't think he's killing his teammates.
Why you call him a killer? He beat the Chargers.
I wasn't even talking about that.
Oh, okay.
It's a double entendre, man. Hey, man. Hey, man, I know what I'm doing, man. But yeah.
He beat the Chargers. So who's winning the game tomorrow? It's our first time. We ain't done predictions in so long. So what's your prediction for tomorrow night?
I am going to put on my agent K hat, and we're gonna whoop that ass. I feel like we should just go out there and just beat their ass real bad. They don't have no starters at all. You should jump out on their ass about 14-21-3, and then get worse later on. Like, shit, motherfucking Jake Luton coming to motherfucking game he better show some goddamn improvement too, because I want to see Jake Luton on the. He's 6'6". Like, I need him if we got to trade we got to trade Gardner, and we got another 6'6" motherfucker back there who can move around and with some fine tuning can be a decent player. We got to see who's going. I need my backup quarterback. That's what I really want to see. I need to see the third string quarterback. And I want to see him light some shit up too, because that means if you're the third string quarterback, you're going to be playing against the guys who ain't going to make the team.
So what's the score?
35-14.
I feel like you tried my defense though.
Nah, they're going to get those in the back end. But I said 3, so it might be like 13. So I'm going to go official 35-13. I gave him a field goals earlier.
13. Steve, I see you. Calm your ass down.
Yeah, maybe we don't want you on the screen right now, Steve. Mm-hmm.
Steve, start thinking of your predictions, Steven.
Yeah.
I think he already gave a score earlier. He already had it.
Yeah, he did.
I asked the first prediction on what was going to happen. He gave me the score.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he said
let me see. One thing.
Robert said 24-6. Special
Okay.
teams, urban special.
You know, I feel like if I put a score higher than yours, first of all, I feel like I want to put a score higher than yours, but I feel like nobody has scored this preseason for real. All the games I've been watching, nobody's scoring fucking points.
Yep, but look, listen.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 28. I'm gonna go 28-6.
Oh, they don't score at all?
Nah, no tutties allowed. I'm gonna go 28-6. Okay. Stone Cold Steve Boston. What we got?
Well, I had some more time to think about it. I'm going to take advantage of the fact that each one of our quarterbacks has started a football game in their career.
That's important.
And you know what? I'm going to go 35 Jaguars. And I think I'm going to be generous to the Browns and give them at least 17.
So y'all pretty close. Y'all got 35-13, 35-17. Look at me being the sour puss over here with the lower score.
I started thinking about it. Each one of our quarterbacks have started and had success.
No, it's true. That's why. I mean, that's one reason why I think. And I don't want to say this and then it not be, and then we got to come on for the post game show and try to come up with the light at the end of a tunnel. But realistically, when you think about it, we should beat that ass because they're playing all second strings. We have the generational talent Trevor Lawrence. We have the former top 5 under 25 quarterback Gardner Minshew, who is fighting to prove that he should be a number one guy. Then you have 2 other quarterbacks who have been starters in the league before. And then you have 1 running back that's raw, 2 running backs, 3 running backs that's raw. I think people remember Carlos Hyde here. They don't remember what Carlos Hyde did last year. Carlos Hyde was the ball last year. So we have 3 fire running backs that are going to rotate in and out. And then the receiving core is probably the most stacked position on our team, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
the offensive line is
against the seconds.
Yeah, it's honestly. And the defense is so deep. Now, next week, maybe this changes because we're going to have to release some people and we'll trim shit down. But but we
don't got to get rid of a lot. And we got Jimmy going against the Saints, right?
Yeah, what's the first cut?
They have to cut 5 people.
That's it.
Yeah.
Who do you think's getting cut?
I'll tell you tomorrow night on the post-game show.
Yeah, because we already made our 53-man roster with the what's it called with the with practice squad. So
I mean, it's already shot. We're fucked. But
now, but how much?
Though.
But that's because they added. Well, because they added more people though.
They've added more people, right? That's why we did this though. So we did it way too early. So then tomorrow night after the game in the post game show, then we'll announce the 5 we would cut for this cut, and then that next show, and we'll see how it matches up to what we thought before versus what we think now. And
definitely gonna revisit it when the season starts.
And then cuts will actually happen, and then we'll see if we were right or wrong. So I mean, we get to play with it.
Yeah, we'll see what the percentages are.
But Joe, I appreciate all y'all for tuning in, man. Stone Cold, thanks you for coming on, brother. As always, proud shout out to you. I appreciate all y'all for tuning in this evening. Shout out to our sponsors, Miller Creative Group. You can check them out online at mcg247.com or on all social media platforms at mcg247. Miller Creative Group. Discover the one store is different. Shout out to 904 Printing. Make sure you hit them up for a quote today. That is 904printing.com or on all social media at 904 Printing. Shout out to Anchors and Decks Fencing. Shout out to the DuVault. Man, just shout out to everybody. Shout out to every one of you for tuning in. If you didn't get to stick around for the entire show, you missed some of it. No worries. It'll be up on Spotify shortly soon. Or Apple Podcasts. Shout out to Big Duval. Shout out to Robert. Shout out to they was commenting a lot. Shout out to UCL Jag. Shout out to Kevin Fowler, Jerry Brown, motherfucking
Duval County,
Zar Black. Goddamn, that's not Zar Black. Chris Billion, Marcus Williams, everybody. Shout out to all of y'all. I am your host, the Hot Take Hooligan Agent K. That's the Cannabis Analyst Agent J, and we are out of there. I was nowhere near the outro there. There it is.